Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a new interview of our cycle leaders. My name is Florencia Guglielmetti. I am an editor at Mobility Portal, and it's a pleasure for me to be here with you today, especially because I have the opportunity of telling you about some news for the electromobility market. But before giving more details, I would like to introduce you today's interviewee, Albert Ferrer, Regional Manager of Southern Europe and North Africa at Hellonext. Welcome, Albert. How are you?
I'm very good. It's a pleasure to be live here with you and to have this interview together.
Perfect. Well, I like this interview because you have news. We love news, so we are like in the same road. Hellonext was working on a new product launch. So first, I would like to know how does the Hellonext team kick off 2024 with the launch of its new product? It is H23080, right? It's pronounced
Yeah,
correctly?
yeah, that's the correct name. Yeah, it's a bit counter and intuitive, but yeah, it's H23080. It's our new wallbox designed charger. It 2025 has kicked off very well. As you said, we began the year with this new product. And we're already piloting a few units with customers in Poland, in Spain, in Andorra, Lithuania, Portugal, as well as the UK. We're testing different setups, pedestals, and integrating with more than 40 of the backends that we will integrate during the year to make sure they run smoothly when the commissioning of the field chargers begin. And it's been a smooth road so far. Customers love the product. They have endless customization possibilities, and it has proven to be very user-friendly for now. So we are quite happy, and we're excited for what's coming in the next few months.
Perfect. Well, and what's the secret to achieving a product that promises higher efficiency and lower operational costs? And what technical challenges had to be overcome?
Hmm. That's a good question. I wouldn't say there's a secret in it. What I can assure you is that a key to achieving this product was to listen very close to our customers and truly understand their needs. Right? It's not out of the blue that we decided to create this product, but it was a decision based on feedback and customer feedback after years of operations. At the end of the day, we concluded that an efficient and low operating cost product is exactly what the market demands. We have experienced that customers more and more need to maximize profits on their asset investment, and this is exactly where we're trying to get them. Another success, or as you ask, a secret or a loud secret, we could say, because we're going to disclose it here. It's to create this solution, this product. We had to improve a lot our sourcing of supply chain in Europe. As you know, we have recently opened a factory in northern Portugal. So combining our European supply chain and working very close with our product development and continuous improvement department, we have, let's say, formed a top-notch team on when it comes to identifying the right quality solution. And at the end of the day, that was more or less the plan to make this solution feasible and to make it available at a competitive cost for our European customers.
Perfect. I would like to know more about the process. How did the concept evolve into the final product? How much time and manpower were invested in developing this new flagship product?
Mm, Good question. When it comes to time, I would say we can talk about all of the people in Hellonext was involved in it, from the product part, from the continuous improvement department, from the commercial team with their feedback with the customers. So I would say it was an all hands development. And at the end of the day, the concept evolved on trying to solve a problem. and some of the situations where we identified that this product was more than a potential solution, a short-term need, it was that a lot of customers had to deal with footprint requirements that were very low. And some of these customers, we could say that most of them were CPOs. They needed to install 4 to 6 charging points, DC charging points in parking spaces, and let's say reduced areas. And normally most of these clients tend to lean towards a dispenser or a satellite solution because the slimmer dispenser allows to put different plugs in between the parking spaces, let's say. However, at the end of the day, these distributing solutions come with an extra cost when it comes to installing them. And at the end of the day, as we said, we want to keep this solution as cost efficient as we can, right? So at the end of the day, the concept evolved on how can we allow our customers to install a small footprint product that keeps the cost per plug as low as possible. So we decided that the best solution to this problem was to not have a footprint at all and to be able to hang the charger at the wall, and just to make it as efficient and cost effective as possible. So that was more or less the concept and how it evolved into a wall charger that allows to go from 30 and to modularly upgrade it to 80 kilowatts and 2 plugs.
Okay, very clear. And this efficiency that you have mentioned, it is the main differentiation with the rest of the competitors in the market, or there is something, any quality that this product has that difference it from the rest?
Yeah. So as you said, I would say our position, as we have always been very clear and very transparent with how do we position the Hellonext product, and we always rely on having a cost efficient, reliable, and user friendly charger, and of course always backed up with an excellent technical support, both remote and on site on ground. And in the case of the H23080, we knew we had to do the extra mile, and we put an additional extra effort on making the charger more stylish. This is something that it's always good to have a sexy product, and we can ensure that it stands out visually with more and bigger LED lights, but while maintaining those core values of efficiency and reliability that are so characteristics of our products.
Good, good. And well, considering that the audience now is watching us, and probably they would like to know what is the ideal client profile you aim to attract, and what strategy will you use to win them over?
This is a very open question. I'm not sure there's a just one answer, but this product, it's so versatile and can serve in so many different scenarios, right? So out of I can just think about parking, hotels, CPOs, small fleets that have space limitations. It's also a great addition to existing chargers where there's the classic 22 AC split charging, and even to replace or be an addition to this existing small or I would say slow AC charging stations. It's a great addition, right? So normally when when you see AC chargers, we tend to see what I would say when there's a good location, especially for CPO, and then you see an AC charger there first, it tends to grow into DC chargers after that. So we believe this is a great addition to that portfolio of having a big AC charger and then a powerful DC charger next to it.
And thinking about the phases of orders and deliveries, what is the phase for orders and deliveries expected to begin?
Uh, so we have already delivered around 10 chargers to key clients and trusted clients to start as a pilot deployment, let's say, because even though it seems easy to have a charger developed, there's a lot of things that come to action, like having the right packaging, having the right installation, the right commissioning, the dealing with the firmware, and let's say that this first steps we have taken them with trusted clients, which we cannot disclose, but you will see anytime soon. Um, but we're expecting the first phase of the ramping up on the production during 2025, and then we expect having a full ramped up production in 2026, and be at the top of our manufacturing capacities. So that would be more or less the rollout time.
Perfect. I would like to play a little game. Imagine that I were a potential client. How would you convince me that this product is the ideal choice to advance my e-mobility project?
Okay, again, this is a funny game. It's not always easy to try to convince somebody to buy a product with such an open question. But out of the blue, without asking you many questions, I could say that this product, the H238, it's a highly adaptable product. It can be very versatile. As I said, you can put it on a wall plate, you can put it on a pedestal, and it can be upgraded based on both the initial and the future needs of the location, with more power, less power, more plugs, less plug. Uh, it's a reliable solution that will always deliver the most efficient power output that money can buy in this range of product. It really is, and I would say it's a smart and future-proof investment for your mobility project. No matter if it's a CPO, if it's a fleet, if you're a fleet manager, or I would say it's a future-proof product, and it won't it will allow for your business to grow with it. So that's all I can say for now.
I will buy your product. Uh, Now I would like to know about the future. Now you have told us about the process and the next steps, but um, I would like to go deeper. What are the next steps for Hellonext for 2025? What are you planning? Talking about this product and talking about other products that you have in a
Sure. Sure. So there's a lot of plans. Plans that involve growth, both for everyone who's working in the team, and also growth for the company itself. For the H23080, I can say that we tend to promote this product all across Europe. Our initial focus, of course, will be Spain, Portugal, and Andorra, where we have already delivered the first unit. And by the end of the year, we expect to see many more of these chargers installed around Italy, Greece, Morocco, and the UK. Of course, the for 2025 and addition, it's the growth as well of our service company, Neurotech, which is it's a very key part of our business, because we do not only provide with a product solution, but also a service solution every time we sell a charger. So we include all of the services included in our 2-year initial warranty period, that you can, if the customer has the willing, can be increased up to 5 years of full warranty. And I would say the growth of Neurotech, it's also what's gonna be very tangible in the roadmap for our business.
Excellent. Well, we love news, so we will follow all the projects and plans that from Hellonext. But now I would like to go more into your such personal life, professional life, because this cycle is called leaders. So I would like to know more about the leader that is in front of me. I understand that you recently transitioned from business development manager to regional manager at Hellonext, right? What lessons and challenges have come with this professional growth?
That's a very good question, and I appreciate going asking this question because it's not always easy, especially with an industry that grows so much, and we have to tackle so much in such a small amount of time, right? Um, in my case, it was a very organic growth to take into more responsibilities. I always had a strong drive for international business. This is not something that's new to me. But to be very fair, when Hellonext and myself crossed paths in 2022, following my previous experiences at companies like Tesla, which are very well known in the industry, it became clear that expanding beyond the Iberia market would soon become a short-term necessity. It was just a matter of time that we had to move on from selling to our primary markets that are Portugal and Spain. At the end of the day, I would say the challenge here for me personally, it's to maintain a high customer satisfaction, or to keep a high customer satisfaction rate while simultaneously reaching out to new clients in different regions and different partners. Fortunately for Spain, we do count on new additions to the Spanish team. Uh, we have a very well-known former Tesla uh, employee in Spain, which is Maticoy, who, well, it will be public by now that he's the new business development manager, country manager for Spain. And then we will soon join another person for the fleet market segment within our business. So at the end of the day, the challenge is there, and maintaining this customer satisfaction from our existing and very important and beloved customers. It's there, but we have to maintain that satisfaction while we try to help other companies in other regions to increase their EV charger capabilities, right? So I would say that the challenge becomes easier when you have the right people around you and you can trust them and you can count with them. So yeah, I would say that the growth always comes with challenge. That's why it's growth. But it's always a pleasure to be um, along this way with the right people and grow all together. I think that's an exciting thing to be part of.
Well, yeah, you have a very big responsibility in your hands. So congratulations and good luck. Continue working with your team that probably supports you a lot. Well, I don't know if you want to add something else and say something to the audience. If not, we can. I don't want to close. I want you to send a message before my close.
Well, if I think it's as we're talking about following the last question, uh, and about my role within the the North African and the South European markets. I believe over the next years, let's say a decade, half a decade, we're gonna experience some growth challenges in Spain. We are on a good track. We're still facing um, some challenges when it comes to having a very thick bureaucracy and commissioning times with DC EV projects. And we're still dealing with some issues when it comes to the incentives from the governments, right? So uh, I believe that Spain it's on a good path when it comes to growing as a market, uh, but there's still some things that need to be improved, right? And then for Portugal, I would say that we're experiencing a faster growth. Government incentives with Mobile and private sector are pushing very hard. So let's say I don't want to go too long here, but I would say all of the markets that we are already present, we are seeing that there's a strong push for electromobility in every segment when it comes to private company cars, individual cars, trucks, and buses. So we are excited to work with new customers to be able to offer more efficient and reliable solutions to everyone who is in Spain, Portugal, or to whoever is willing to give the opportunity to Hellonext to to be part of our partnership of our partner circle, and that we can provide solutions for them. So yeah, and thank you for the opportunity to share all of our thoughts and of course the launch of our, we hope to be very successful H230 80, which we'll sure will be. But anyway, thank you very much for this time and this space.
Thank you, Albert. For me, it was a pleasure having you here. And thanks all for being here today. Um, we will continue and we will follow all the projects and plans, as I said before, of Hellonext. Well, but now I would like to invite you and all the audience that is watching us to follow us on our social networks. You can find us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as Strategic Energy Corp, and also on YouTube, where you can like our videos, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up date with all our content. So this is when I say goodbye. We will meet again soon in another episode of the Cycle Leaders. Thank you, Albert. See you next.
Soon. Bye bye. Thank you.